Hello. So I'm trying out this microphone that my aunt got me. I think it's working. So that's cool. I literally just opened it up. I haven't read the instructions, but I have it set up and So today, if you're watching the screen, you'll see that I'm reading a book called Swing, and this is for my summer assignment. So, I've read some of this book by myself. Trying to find the page I ended off on because I got the book from the library. So I left off on pretty much the main character just got a loan from his friends about get his mother a pocketbook. Because it was his mother's birthday. This book is formatted in a pretty interesting way. So pretty much each page is like pretty much in a different scene. It pretty much reads like a play. But like there's multiple scenes going on at a location. So it's pretty interesting to read. So right now I'm on page 99. I walk outside the thrift store with key paw in hand, wondering if I've signed a deal with the devil's accountant. When I see Sam put away her phone and wipe away her tears. Everything okay? Yeah, he just told me the reason he didn't get the bracelet is because he wanted to surprise me. And you believed him? Walt asked. He's gonna come back and get it for me. He really is thoughtful, guys. Yeah, and forgetful, Walt says, shaking his head. You got the bag? Nice, smart move, Noah. You'll want ice cream, she says. Y'all want ice cream. Could have my lights on so it's easier to read, but I'm not. Because that's the way I like to live my life. So I'm guessing I'll go to page 120. Somebody needs a nap, Walt says. I'm good. Let's hit Dairy Queen. No, we both say immediately. I'm kind of in the mood for frozen yogurt today, I add. By the way, Sam says to Walt, the tattoo is dope, but I think they left the letter off. I drop Walt off and take Sam home. My hands grip the wheel like I'm barreling through a storm. She leans her head on my shoulder, her face against my body, giving me chills and a warmth that snakes around in my stomach. She makes me want to tell her how good it feels, to how much I really want to let her know I love, the way she has me coiled completely, tongue-tied all the way down to the gas pedal. Conversation with Walt. I didn't sleep at all last night. Why? I couldn't stop thinking about her. Who? Divya. Who is that? Seriously. Yo, Divya from the thrift shop. Divya was like the worker at the thrift shop who was trying to convince them to get the pocketbook, the bag, whatever you want to call it. I'm captivated. She was quite pleasant. Apparently ambrosial too, whatever that means. I think she's into me. I didn't get that at all. I need to come up with a plan. And you do too. You gotta step up your game. I will. No, the universe is conspiring to give you everything, but you gotta do your part. This isn't a game of Yankees versus Orioles. This is a game of love and war. I will. You said that today, yesterday, and the day before. That. And last week, and last summer, and the summer before that. And the 5 summers before that. When you two went to the same Jesus camp and when she saved your butt in 3rd grade. I said I will. That was a scream. I'm not gonna scream. Just write her like Floyd said. If you're too afraid to tell her to her face, pour out your heart completely so she has no choice but to fill it. Well, I did kind of write her something last night after I got home. Share. Okay, but don't laugh. No judgments here. It's a song or something. It's called A Song for Sam. Boo, ha ha ha. That makes laugh. Nah, never mind. Sorry, man. I'm sorry. I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing with you. I'm not laughing. Alright, well, my bad. It's just you can probably come up with a more original title. Okay, I'm listening. First draft. I want you to be my symphony, my own private symphony. Sorry, I'm not reading the rest of the song. Whoa, boy, Noah. Maybe we should go see Floyd again. You can't send her that. Why? What's wrong with it? For starters, it's mildly stalkerish, and you use the word moist for seconds. Just vulgar. Come on. Yo, turn off the Showtime and HBO. Don't go all Netflix on me. PBIS with a splash of Lifetime, maybe. Women are much more than legs and lips. You really need to listen more to Woohoo Woman. Maybe I'll work on it. Maybe, start over. Yeah. But first, let's hit the library. Hit the library. Why? There's gotta be a book that can help you with this. What kind of book? Writing for Dummies. That's a mean thing for a friend to say. That he needs to read a book called Writing for Dummies. I think a book called in school nowadays. I don't see what the point of having an English class is because people like in younger grades when you need to learn words and stuff, it might be useful, but now having it like as a full period isn't very helpful. You could have it pushed together with other stuff. Woohoo Woman Podcast 3 Training Wheels. Do you want better friends, better jobs, better kids, better love, better you, better yes and less no in your life? Then you've turned into the right place. I'm Jackie and I'm Marie, and this is Woohoo Woman Podcast. Jackie, welcome, loyal Woohoo listeners. Today we are talking about taking those training wheels off and popping wheelies. What do you say, Marie? Mary. I was saying Marie. Or no, that's Marge. So I'm trying to get my son to pop off those training wheels, but he's a little afraid. Keep telling him he's ready, he just needs a little faith. Easy for mama to say, right? It's a highway out there, and no one's breaking for you. And you must be ready to put your foot in the metal. Give it a little gas and go. Leave it to Jackie to mix the metaphors in a jiffy, from bicycles to Corvettes. Either way, we're spinning, going around and round trying to get from can't to can, from no to yes. And sometimes we can wait too long in our training wheels, as it will become a crutch. Know what I'm saying? Life is a highway. Woohoo! I was a little off key. Maybe a little, but I love that song. Hey Floyd, crunk up Rascal Flats for us. When do we when do we know get when do we know we're ready to take that chance in life and go for what we want? I don't know why that was such a tongue twister for me. New career, follow those dreams we've been hiding in our hearts for years. New man, new move, a trip around the world. We must take risks to gain, and we must have faith that even if we have to slam on the brakes, we'll get back on the road and drive. It hasn't been hot these past few days, but I've turned my And turn my ceiling fan off and turn on the lights so I can read better. Sorry, I hit my elbow against the desk is right next to the wall. Guess that was my old bed. Oh yeah, it did. Alright, back to the book. That's the problem for me. Now I want to break and want to accelerate. And sometimes I wonder if I pass on those anxieties to my son. Now tell him like the presents to give it your all, Marge, and show your little man that you're his hero. You are a wondrous woman, a woohoo woman, full of potential. Thanks, Jackie, and that's why we're friends. You are full of metaphors and encouragement. I feel like now's a good time to tell you something. Well, I've been dreaming of becoming a. Next time on the Woohoo Woman podcast, find out what Marge has been dreaming of becoming. And then we'll be interviewing love expert from Cupid's Corner, Amy J, who has advice on how to find and keep lasting love in a world that feels like, where's Waldo? What matters? As soon as I drop Wall off at Sluggerville, I turn off the dreadful podcast and focus my attention on the only woohoo woman who matters right now, my mom. Inspection. Except for a tear and spots of blue ink on the bottom of her gift. On the bottom, her gift is in good condition. It smells like must and nostalgia, so I dust it out, clean it gently with a damp rag. I feel something at the bottom, lumpy, thick beneath, a tear in the fabric, so I lift it and discover postcard-sized, fading envelopes scattered underneath, faintly addressed to someone named Anna Maria in Pennsylvania. I count 5 envelopes. Lucky day. I heard stories of people finding big bucks in books and trunks, seen sofa cushions behind paintings, inside old purses. Maybe today is my lucky day. I carefully open the first envelope and shake it. Nothing comes out but dust and a letter. 7th of September, 1966. Dear love, 5 minutes after we met, my smile exploded when I told you I wanted to paint you from floor to ceiling a masterpiece. You laughed like a river or volcano, and then you walked away with your friends. My whole life stopped. I couldn't breathe until you turned around, came back over, and gave me the note. I remember the way your herb auburn hair fell down your back. I remember your laugh dancing up my spine. I remember it all, even Fats Waller playing on the record player when you walked in. I got a feeling I'm fa- falling in ocean floor, a buried treasure. I want to discover you again. Remember me to Harlem. Corny C. Jones. P.S. Anna Marie. Excuse my misspelling and failures of my new typewriter. I'm still learning to type, and it seems that only J will capitalize. 27th of October, 1966. Dear love, thank you for coming to see me once again. It means everything. I have known you for mere months, but it feels like you have been part of me since creation. When you were here last, you were sweeter than the wine we drink, more lovelier than the trumpets blazing through Sugar Hill. It has felt like more than 2,000 seasons since we laughed up in our magical place. I have busied myself with your portrait, which I hope to finish by summer, as I have finagled my way into a summer teaching gig at Lincoln. Yes, I'll be 30 miles from where my heart resides, where each and every breath is always with you. The bad is that I'll have less time to ponder, less time to paint it, will and whimsy. But regardless of what I'm doing, where I stand, I see you everywhere. It's love that fills my eyes. You are my first thought at my first sight. There's a jazz showcase coming up in a month's time. Will you come? You can bring your friends again if it's easier. If we are to keep up appearances, I just need to carry you in my arms, like a wave carries ships to faraway lands. I just need to kiss you inside the days of my dreams, inside the blue jazz. I just need you and your loyalty, your truth and your abundance of light. I am not picky how we manage your pure essence, may be both blessing and curse. But how do I not love, wholly and solely, when the mere parting of your lips swallows me whole and takes all? This is the chambers of my heart and soul, captures my breath. I beg you, come swim with me in this deep blue unknown. Cornethan. Text to Walt. I just called you. You still at batting cages? Hit me back when you finish. My world just got rocked. Tonight, after reading the love letters, I decide I'm ready to come alive, to write love on the page like it's a new language. Tonight, I'm ready to tear courage out of the book of dares and to make it mine. Tonight, I'm ready to draw her lines, tempt her to walk across the Grand Canyon of my love and not look down. Tonight I'm ready to capture her heart like a monarch, set her free to come back to me. Tonight I'm ready to build a fortress of promises that can be ours, our castle of dreams. After reading the love letters from Cornethan to Anna Marie, I think I'm ready to take the chance and go for what I want. I think. I like doing voices if you can't tell. So 4 more pages and that'll be all for today. Bon voyage. My parents' flight leaves at 11 p.m. at the official birthday party with French vanilla ice cream and Oreo cheesecake. Mom's favorite. Faves. It's quick and sweet. Dad gives her another elephant, this one from South Africa, to add to her prized collection of elephant statues from around the world that have overtaken our whole house. She smiles when I give her the bag, devoid of dust and letters and filled with all kinds of travel accessories. Sleep goggles, romance novels, and a penciled melange of self-portrait styles, so I can carry her near my heart, she says, crying like I imagine all moms do. I kiss her goodbye, Dad kisses me, then she grabs me like she's never going to see me again. Noah, be good, use your good judgment, and Mom, you act like you've been flying to Pluto. It's just Spain. Oh no, that's him. Mom, you act like you're flying to Pluto. It's just Spain. Try to have fun and not worry. It's just that we've never left you for this long. I left you, 4th grade, Wizards and Warriors camp. But it wasn't a month. Feel like it. He'll be fine, honey, Dad says. My mother will be here with him for a few weeks. Guys, I'm a grown man now. I'll be fine. Now go. And with that, I shove them out the door to their taxi so I can get back to the old letters to my new life. Jeez. I have things under my desk so I can't put my feet all underneath. It's very annoying. If I shimmy it though, I can get my foot somewhat underneath. So that's enough space for one foot and not enough space for the other foot. Okay. The drawers on my desk can't go in all the way either for some reason. My room's a mess if you can't tell. Anyways, back to the book. Text from Walt, 7:30 a.m. I am intrigued, Phil. Me and Mondays, yo. Mom's freaking out over the wedding. Got me on lockdown all weekend. Cake tasting. Invitations. I'm planning my escape, though. Star Spangled. On Monday, school explodes when the admin finds a ginormous flag wrapped around the big tree out front and a dozen smaller ones graffitied on the sidewalk. People mull around, not sure if they should be scared or proud. The school is locked down, nobody in or out. So we sit in the car and wait. And I shall walk 2 letters. He reads them, and I swear I see a tear sneaking from his right eye, then a smile. These letters are stirring, genuine heart-melting stuff. You found these in the bag? Yep, there were 5 of them. Why are you holding out on me? They're at home. I think this is a sign, yo. For what? For you to paint her from floor to ceiling. It's time, he says, for you to take the training wheels off. Time to take your feet off the brakes and put the pedal to the metal. You gotta paint your masterpiece, Noah. You gotta ride in the daybreak. You gotta tell Sam today. I know, I say, and for once I actually believe myself. So that's the end of part 1. I guess I'll hang my tears out to dry is the name of part 2. I'll read that after I just end this and start downloading it so that way I can upload it to YouTube.